Sierra Adobe. I want it to look like the rest of level 1. Watch how I do it. Coming right up. Hello and welcome to Vinny Vid Productions video. Hi, I'm Vinny and the channel is called BNSF 6951. On my channel I show tips, tricks, techniques, and how-tos on laying track, doing scenery, doing electrical work, and much more. If you guys are interested in something like this, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to thumbs up. That'll get you notified when I'm doing a new video or a live stream. Oh, that's right, I do live streams on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Anyhow, with all that being said, let's get on with this video. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Alright guys, welcome back to getting this layout ready for a layout video tour. This is going to be part 3, and this is the final section. Let me spin you around here of the lower deck, and this is where the ethanol plant is, as you can see down there. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put the proper size road back here. Now that's supposed to be at least 2 lanes in each direction. And as you can see, well, maybe you can, you can't see. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit. As you can see, it's only 1 lane in each direction. So, I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I'm going to take out that mountain back there. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go around my layout and look for all my little scratch-filled backdrops that I had built. And we're going to change that. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a piece of styrene, and all my roads basically are made of styrene, and we're going to put them in there like that, and when that mountain's gone I'll have room, and that will continue all the way down. Let's see if I can do this without shaking you guys up too much. Alright, so we're going to follow the road. You can see it's back there, and I know I need to hang some wires. And then it curves right there, and then it goes down here and all the way down to the end down there. So that's all going to be all new road, and whatever kind of backdrops I can do, I will do. Anyhow, let me get ready to start tearing this thing apart, and we'll see what we can do to get this area to look as good as the rest of the lower deck. Oh, I am so sorry for that. If I don't lock this thing down really tight, it'll just move. Anyhow, let me get this cord out of the way. I didn't realize that my cord was in the way in the other video. So anyhow, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and tear out that mountain. Alright guys, as Ty Pennington would say, let the demo begin. So here we go. Alright, look at that. The whole thing is up. 3 minutes. Alright guys, let me clean that up a little bit and we'll keep on going. This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF 6951. Alright guys, now it's time for the next step on your layout. Trees. I have been dealing with Bob for 7 years now, and he does excellent work on his trees. So if you need some trees on your layout, check out Long Shadow's Trees. Tell him the Cuz sent you. Alright guys, we are going to continue on this here, and as you can see, we have a new State Route 60, otherwise known as Grand Avenue, and it will curve back there, and it will follow all the way down alongside the railroad tracks, all the way down to the end. Now, there is a detail that I'm going to add, and the detail is going to be, well, you see those 1, 2, 3 blocks. We're going to do let me get this on here. We're going to do an overpass. Yes, sir. And that overpass right there is going to be called Indian School Road. And all the way down to this side, and we're going to do another overpass right here, and that's going to be called Thomas Road. So anyhow, there are quite a few of these around town because Grand Avenue is one of the only streets that goes on a 45-degree angle, so it makes everybody else major traffic jam ups at intersections with 3- and 4-way traffic lights. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and give these a little bit of a paint job, and we'll see how that's all going to look. So stay tuned, and we'll be back for more. Alright guys, as you can see, I started to paint the roads, new Highway 60, Grand Avenue. I don't like the color, to be honest with you, so I went ahead and I ordered some of the aircraft gray that I've been using for roads. And I'll tell you what, there's one guy in there, he's real proud of it. He wanted $16 for this 3-ounce can of paint. Anyhow, I found 3 for 30 bucks. So to me, that was a better deal. Anyhow, while I'm waiting for that paint to come in, I'm going to go ahead and put a turnout in there because I'm going to put a little storage yard right there. There used to be a mountain right here. I took it out, and I'm going to go ahead and install this stuff. So with that being said, let me get my parts that I need, my tools that I need, and we will be back shortly. Alright guys, sorry about that interruption. Anyhow, I went ahead and pulled this piece of track out that was right behind this ground throw, just so I can cut the ties out on this side. I'm going to have to not pull this one out, but I'm going to have to do the same. So that's ready to go back in. This guy is ready to go back, and now we just need to take a tie out from here. Now what I usually do when the track is already in, I just lift it up like that, and sometimes this works, and you hear that little snap. That was the tie that just broke and came out. Alright, so now this was not cut, so my rail jointer should go right on. So let's start from this side here and put him back in. Now I want you to know that I have never had any problems with this track running, so we'll see if when I start running trains I have a problem after installing this turnout. Alright, we're going to add some rail joiners on here. Maybe. Uh-oh. And apparently we need to file this down a bit more. Where is my file? Alright, let's see if that made a difference. Alright, there's one. And there's two. Ow. And now we're going to put another one on this side. And we should be able to get the main line back together. Okay, apparently I need to file that down a bit more too. Alright guys and gals, as you can see, I've got the turnout installed right now, and I got the second turnout installed, and I have some rolling stock on the track. This is going to be like a little helper track for the ethanol plant, so they don't have to go all the way back down to the yard to get cars and so on and so forth. Anyhow, it's time for me to start putting some ground cover on here, and you guys have seen me do that, so I won't bore you and show you how I do it again. So I'll bring you back when I have some of the ground cover done. Be back soon. Alright guys, this is the first cover of ground cover I'm going to put on here, and as you can see, it goes all the way down to the buildings down there. I don't know if those buildings will stay there, they're just stand-ins right now. But now I'm going to start adding some color to this, and I'm not going to show you that because you guys seen me do that. I'm just going to bring you back when it's all done, and we'll see how it all looks. So stay tuned, and we will be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, I know you can't see the color that well, but then don't forget, this is an industrial area, so there really won't be that much color. I will put some on the outside here. I also decided that the ballast that's going to go in the industrial area is going to be a different color than the main line. Now, stupid me forgot to put the ballast magic in the ground cover when I was laying it out there, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Now this has got H2O plus detergent plus glue. So this is what I'm going to use to secure all of this, and then I'll bring you back when I'm done with that. So anyhow, let me start spraying this. Uh-oh. Come on. I don't have another spray bottle. Interesting. Alright, well, let me see what's wrong with the spray bottle. Alright guys, and we're back. Yeah, the problem with the other bottle was the tube was clogged because there was glue in that bottle. Anyhow, I got that fixed. Everything has been sprayed and down. It is solid. So now it's time for me to do ballast. And like I mentioned earlier, all the track that pertains to the industry will get this fine ballast, and it's called Cinders, and it's Woodland Scenics. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix it up like I always do with the magic ballast magic. And I don't have very much of that left. So anyhow, let me get going on this, and we'll bring you back when that's done. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I have added some more color in here. As you can see, I added some static grass right there, and a little bit back there, and then further down, and all the way down there at the back end I added some static grass. So right now the only thing I've got left to do is to add some bushes. Mainline ballasting is not going to get done today. It'll be done in the next video probably. When I start the second level, I will finish off this level first, and then we'll move on to the upper level, second level. Alright, so stay tuned. Let me put some bushes in here. Let me put the buildings back in place, and I'll show you what this looks like. So stay tuned. Be right back. Alright guys, let me give you a sneak peek of what all this looks like before I put all the structures back on there. And see, I got a road back here. I don't know, we'll call that maybe 23rd Avenue. And then like I said, this here is going to be the Thomas overpass. And all the buildings that you see in the background there are all scratch built by me. Especially that guy right there, because that's Vinny's Speed Shop. Ooh, look at that. Anyhow, we'll continue on down here, and you can see I got some ground covering, some bushes, and all kinds of stuff. A couple of trees in the background that I don't like really, but I don't even know what kind of trees they are. Anyhow, that's all the way down to the end here, and I don't know if those buildings will be there, but there definitely will be a little road right here. I don't know, maybe something industrial, I don't know yet. Anyhow, this whole spot right here needs to get filled in. And also, I'm waiting for the paint to repaint the roads. I'm not going to do the ballast on the main line in this video. I will save that for the next video. And also, we're going to start working on these guys. Very simple stuff. I don't have any plastics to cut. Whatever I do, I can use my chopper. Anyhow, let me put the buildings on here, and let's see what this all looks like when it comes together. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. Alright guys, we're going to start at the back end of the lumber facility, which you see right there, and we're going to continue to track around into the ethanol plant, and you can see how everything looks with all the buildings in place, all the scenery. There's still work I need to do on the model. I don't know if I can do it just yet. I'll have to wait till I get all my hand situations fixed up. Anyhow, you can see the ballast down there. Need to run some piping and stuff like that to complete the scene. But as you can see, it's looking pretty good, I would say. Yes, sir. And then we'll do a long shot. We'll turn around. Like I said, this will probably be 23rd Avenue. This will be Thomas Avenue overpass. And we'll scoot on down that way. Anyhow, hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.